Yes, guys. What are we saying? Welcome back to another stream on Our Thoughts Football. I'm gonna be taking over today. It's gonna be the debut, as it says in the title. It's gonna be the debut of the Waleed X Trap Show. Depending on how this one does, we'll see if we can do it weekly for you guys. But we're gonna get started. But before we do, I want to shout out our sponsors. Obviously, Property's Kitchen. Get your munch. Some of the best food in London. I'm telling you right now. Man like Radiola doing the best. So yeah, big shout out to Property's Kitchen for sponsoring the season. But without further ado, might as well bring in my little co-commentator right here, Traps. What are we saying, Traps? How are we doing? A little bit moody, man. Nah, you're muted. You're muted. Yeah, you're muted. You're muted. Take your earphones out. Some technical difficulties. Yeah.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Good evening.
Right.
Good evening.
Yes. Good evening, Chaps. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you? How's things?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm great, man. Got a nice little trim as well. I'm ready. I'm excited for the premiere of
Good
the
stuff.
Waleed X Trap Show. But let's
Good
just get started with a few questions. All right. So, from your point of view, how do you think Manchester United have done this season?
How do I think they've done? I think United, right, have done. I wouldn't say they've done they've overachieved because there's a long way to go. But from the position that they found themselves in the beginning of the season up until now, I'd say United are doing exceptionally well, considering.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, me personally, I mean, I ain't seen too much of United this season. Obviously, I've been focusing on top of the
You,
league
you, you,
antics. But
you saw them. You saw them at Old Trafford, though, right? You saw them that
yeah,
time at
so
Old
I saw that
Trafford, though,
game at Old
right? Yeah,
Trafford,
yeah,
but
yeah.
we did outplay you, but you got lucky on the counter attack. But yeah,
Right.
this game I've been watching Man United this season. I've been very impressed. I can't lie to you. I've been very impressed with the signings that you made and how they've integrated into the squad quite well. Obviously, most knowingly Casemiro, who's potentially going to win Premier League Player of the Month. He's had a great season so far.
Yeah.
Best, I'd say, I'd probably say he's been the best CDM in the Premier League this season.
I don't
And
want
Man
him to
United
win
in
that.
Man United in general, like even though, yeah, obviously in the summer Frankie De Jong was meant to be in, and Casemiro came in a bit out of nowhere, but he's been brilliant.
Shout out to Arrest for
Shout out
that
to our
one.
boy Orest,
Yeah, shout out to that one.
Frankie
Shout
De
out to him for
Jong,
that
come
one. Yeah.
on. But yeah, so yeah. So I've been impressed with what I've seen of United this season. So yeah, let's get into some Arsenal talk though. What are you saying, chaps? What are you for of Arsenal? Unbiased. What are you for of Arsenal this
Do you
season?
know what? Listen, yeah, I'm gonna be totally real about Arsenal. Yeah, I've for nearly 20 years, right? I've been skeptical about Arsenal. The phrase that always comes out my mouth every season with Arsenal is same old Arsenal. Yeah, you lot do the same thing. You lot get gassed up. It gets to a point, and they let you down. And you just do the same thing last season. So for me, I'm saying, look, Arsenal doing well right now. I'm not going to take anything away from what they've done. Yeah, but for me personally, a lot more needs to be done. They're doing the bare minimum under this manager. Yeah. And yeah, I'm not convinced yet.
What do you mean? What do you mean by bare minimum? Do you
Well,
think challenging for the league is bare minimum?
if you think, all right, this challenging for the league, right? So you're saying you're challenging for the league, right? Like, as I said to you before, I've got the 2-page document here, yeah, that debunks the whole situation that Arsenal are gonna win this Premier League or even challenge for it, right? Because
how can you debunk that when it's literally facts, bro? We're
do you know why I can debunk it?
Depending on the result today, we could be 8 points clear top of the league, bro.
But this is what it is, right? You turn around and you said the Arsenal fans, the fan base is saying, or the omens are saying the top at Christmas. The last time someone was top at Christmas, they every time they top at Christmas, they win the league.
Except
right?
Liverpool.
Except Liverpool. When was that?
2 seasons. Like it was the season 18-19 season and the season where they finished third. Like when they had that terrible run at home, COVID season. Them 2 seasons, they were top at Christmas. They didn't win the league. That's the only 2 teams to not win it.
So
both Liverpool.
I mean, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm doing the whole. after 17 games. Now, I've looked at the last 3 leagues, yeah, after 17 games, yeah. And the last 3 leagues I've seen, right? Last season, Spurs were 7th, right? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
So last season, Spurs were 7th. Chelsea were 4 points off the league, off the top. What? I don't know how that finished. How many points off the top did Chelsea finish in the end?
I don't know, probably about 10, maybe even more.
Yeah. But it was more than 4. Spurs end up qualifying for the Champions League. Arsenal didn't qualify. United either, and Chelsea obviously finished 10 points off the pace. The season before that, yeah, Man United, yeah, after 17 games, were joint top with Liverpool with a game in hand. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, with a game in hand. City were 5th.
Yeah.
City ended up winning the league, and yeah, United finished, I think, 3rd. The season before that, Leicester was 2nd after 17 games, and United was 6th. United finished 3rd. Leicester didn't qualify Champions League. So, like I said, after 17 games, I don't understand where the hype is come from, because the harsh reality of it is that you've played Newcastle, you haven't beat them. You've played Man United, you haven't beat them. Yeah, these are meant to be your rivals that are running around you right now. You got us this month.
In 2 weeks. Yeah, in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, and I feel that I watched you lot against Newcastle. You got no depth. Don't know what you're going to do about that. You're going to have to buy someone in the transfer market. I don't know. I'm hearing about Mudryk. I don't know if that's the answer, but I feel that City are in a bit of a transitional moment where some of their players are getting old. At the same time, they're trying to change the system. So playing them right now is probably the best time you ever get to play City at. And yeah, I just feel like whoever comes through this month, yeah, unscathed, is in pole position. It's theirs to lose. That's what I think.
I think it's either way. I personally think that it's ours to lose either way, because the fact that we are 7 points clear, and the fact that we've except for obviously United, we've rolled over almost every single team that we've come up against. I think that is ours to lose either way.
Yeah, I don't think it is, because, like I said, you've avoided Man City twice. You played us and
What do you
lost.
mean avoided Man City? We ain't faced them yet. We're gonna face them in February at home first.
Didn't one of your games get postponed like it did
Yeah,
last season?
because the Queen dying.
Yeah, well, like I said, you've
It's gonna be
managed to avoid.
dodging, is it?
I'm not saying it's dodging. All right, cool. You haven't played them yet. Yeah, you haven't played them yet, and you got to play them twice. You played us and lost. I don't think you beat us. Not with that team.
Yeah,
Not
but
with
we're
that.
a different team in September that we were in September to the team
But
that
no,
we
you're not.
faced.
See, let's you go. There you go again.
Because
You're
you came
not.
up against Sambi Lokonga in
Look,
midfield, not
here you go.
Thomas Partey.
Listen.
All right.
All right,
So
cool.
when you
But
come to Emirates in 2 weeks, we're gonna see what happens, because the fact that you can't deny what you see on the pitch, and the football that we've been playing this season.
Listen
You
to me.
compare the
Right,
football that we're playing last season. It looks like two completely different sides. The way we're playing, it just looks so much better to what we were doing last season. And last season, because I know you've been using this tactic of last season compared to this season, but last season, Arsenal, in terms of fighting for that top 4, for that specific squad, and for Mikel Arteta himself, that was the first time he's been in a situation like that. So, yeah, we bottled it. 5 games, 5 points clear with 3 games to go. Yeah, we bottled it. But that we still have a young team now, and that was a young team back then with no experience. Compared to the team now, we've dusted ourselves off. And if this was under the old regime, where we did bowl Champions League, we'd just be in the same position.
yeah, but my argument.
Prime example is 2017, 2018 area, where we finished 5th, instead of trying to dust ourselves off and challenge for top 4 again, finished 6th, and did even worse. It's not the same now.
Listen, well, that's one argument, but my thing is that Arsenal have never been in this position either. Yeah, they've not been in this position before either, where you're challenging for a title, and you could say with how much is it? 5 points for 3 games to go. You managed not to qualify.
Season, yeah.
So what makes you think 7 points with 22 games to go, or 21 games now to go? It makes you it doesn't. If you don't have the credentials for you to turn around and say that you lot are in pole position. You lot are involved in the mix as it stands, but you're not in pole position because you, like I said, your track record and history would suggest otherwise to me. Like I've seen you lot
No,
bottle this, bottle. I've seen you lot bottle things for 20 years straight.
28. We ain't been in a situation like this for a good while, especially with the talent.
Arsenal went from winning the league, yeah, to finishing eighth, yeah, over the last 20 years. I've seen it. I've seen you lot's title race finish in
Yeah, and you lot have
October.
got from first to seventh in the past 10 years. What's the
Listen, I've
difference?
seen.
With a
Yeah,
better
well,
team and
no,
more money, and the
I
fact that I
wouldn't.
didn't have to change stadium in between, and the fact that we were in debt
Nah, I'm
for
not.
a whole
Listen, I'm not
season.
buying. Listen, I'm not buying any of that. Like I said, we lost the greatest manager, yeah, that's ever
Yeah,
played, that's ever managed in the league. And this is what
same with
Arsenal.
us.
And this is what.
We lost one of the top ones as well.
Yeah, but even before he was underachieving, when you still had him around.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
we lost the greatest manager, and I'm talking the greatest manager. We're not
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
games
yeah,
here. So
yeah.
for the slow debate.
That's not debate.
So
That's not debate.
for anyone, for anybody, for any United fan that thinks it was going to take 2 minutes or 3 minutes to replace this guy, yeah, or one season, or it wasn't going to happen like that because I mean, we've had some elite managers come our way, yeah, in the Mourinho's, even the Van Gaal, and it didn't work out. So this guy had a lot of had a lot of this guy had a lot of influence on Man United and how it was at the time, and him leaving was a massive blow. So yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to hear that. I just feel that Arsenal have underachieved for 2 decades, with or without Wenger. Where's he gone? Waleed, are you there? Yeah, I don't know where he's gone. But yeah, I mean United as well. Yeah, let's talk about United since Waleed's gone and disappeared. I don't know where he's gone, but United, United's losses. Yeah, in the beginning, I wasn't concerned about the Brighton one because obviously Brighton were a good team under Potter. We had chances to win the game. We didn't win the game. We didn't take our chances. It could have easily went a different way. The Brentford one, I mean, I went to that game. I wasn't. It was a bit of a weird one because it was like I was mad, but I wasn't mad. It was like I don't know. Like in my head, I thought to myself, do you know what? Yeah, this guy has his work cut out for him. And do you know what? I gave Ten Hag the benefit of the doubt from there. I said, you know what? I wouldn't even blame him, to be honest with you. Like he's working with a certain squad, certain players under certain regimes. They need to change their mentality, change their attitudes, and he's got a tune out of everyone. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, um, even Maguire to a certain extent. A lot of them, they're doing well right now. So
Yeah, sorry, my Wi-Fi was moving a bit, but yeah, I heard what you were saying. Yeah, we can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you. Yeah,
hear
yeah.
me all that time.
Nah, my Wi-Fi was moving bad. Karen.
Yeah, so like I said, like he's got to tune out the players. So I mean, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even I feel like all right, cool. Going forward, Waleed, yeah, going forward, yeah. Do you think that you are going to win this Premier League?
I don't see why not. Genuinely, it depends. I'm more focused though on how, as you said, how we come out of January. Because if we come out of January with beating Tottenham and beating Man United, I don't see why we can't. And if come February when we do face Man City, we give them a really good game and we don't lose, whether that's a draw or win, I don't see why we don't. Genuinely, do not
Mm,
see why we don't.
no, I look at it like this. This is what I look at. Yeah, I mean, I've sat and I've thought about it for months, and I've been saying it for months. I said, look, I'm not giving Ten Hag this grace period that everyone's talking about. He needs time. He didn't ask no one for time. Who did he ask for time? Did he ask the fans for time? Did he ask anyone for time? He said no. He wants to get the job done now. Yeah, he wants to
Okay,
get. He
chaps,
wants to.
okay. But let's say, for
No,
example, okay, if Man United were 13th in the Premier League right now, do
yeah,
you want them out?
nah,
After he's been in the job 5 months?
nah, I'm not. I told you I'd give him 18 months. I said I'd give him 18 months, and I would give him 18 months. Like, but at the same time, I wasn't gonna sit by and let him just do like do what Graham Potter if he was doing what Graham Potter was doing right now, yeah, I wouldn't be happy about it.
No,
I wouldn't be
I hear
happy
that.
about it.
I
I
hear that.
wouldn't be happy about it. But the thing is with Ten Hag, yeah, even every time, even when he lost, like for instance, like I said, he lost the Brighton game. Shouldn't have really lost it. The Brentford game, Brentford as an outfit is the hardest fixture to play in the league at the minute. I don't care what no one says. Brentford, home or away, is the hardest fixture. Yes, you beat them. Yeah, yes, you beat them. We get
Home and
it.
away, Brentford. I know they've had a good run of form, but what about teams like Newcastle, Man City,
Bro,
all these lot?
I said home. I said Brentford, home or away.
Yeah, how are they the hardest team? I disagree. Maybe they're one of 100%, especially
Bro,
away. But I
listen,
don't.
they just went to the Etihad and battered City. Yeah,
Yeah,
battered
I
them.
know.
Yeah.
Couldn't do
So
that against Arsenal, but
I'm saying at the minute they are the hardest fixture. They're one of the hardest fixtures
that's
at
up
the
for
minute.
debate, in my opinion. I don't think so.
I'm not saying it's the hardest fixture of the whole season, but I'm saying at the
Yeah,
minute,
yeah, no, no, no. I
at the
hear that. I hear
minute,
that. But even like right now,
Brentford is one of the hardest
it's one of the
fixtures right
hardest. Yeah.
now. Yeah, it's one of the hardest fixtures right now. So yeah, for me, I mean, yeah. So I just think right, we lost to Brentford, so there's no shame in losing to Brentford or Brighton.
Yeah, but the
Man,
way you lost though,
yeah, but
that's the thing.
the way
Like
we the way
there's losing to a team and showing fight and determination. You lost 4-0 in 35 minutes. That's
yeah,
not Manchester United.
but that's a capitulation. Do you understand? That's a capitulation based on. The point is, what I'm saying is that you're saying, "Oh, you're Man United," and that's gonna come around to bite you later on when I say something about you because this your Man United statement, yeah, is coming out. I hate that statement, but I'm gonna
What
use it
statement?
against you. That
What this is Manchester United?
you're meant to be Man United. Like you know, just doesn't happen. Yeah. At the end of the day, I don't know what this guy's doing, but everything he's done, he's always as long as he learns from it, I'm happy with that. The Maguire situation. Maguire's been dropped. Ronaldo's gone. The team's playing better than it's ever played. These lot have played. Well, these lot are playing better than it's ever played. I mean, people were going unnoticed. Like I was saying last season, Pogba was a problem. People were saying Pogba wasn't a problem. Replacing Pogba with Ericsson, probably the best thing we ever did. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man, but I just think United, yeah, like I said, this month, yeah, is a big month for everyone, right? But I don't think Arsenal have the capacity to beat us because they, like I said, Arsenal don't have a plan B. Yeah, they
At
start good.
home though.
They start. Listen, wait. They start good for 20 minutes, right? You start for 20 minutes. You try and get that early goal. Yeah, you start lightning. Yeah, for 20 minutes.
And even if
After
we
that,
don't, even if we
if you
don't
don't,
start early,
if you,
all guns blazing.
hmm,
Even if we don't start early, all guns blazing, we still ride out the game. You saw it
yeah,
against Fulham, yeah. Fulham have been one of the best teams. You talk about Brentford. Fulham have been one of the best teams this season. They've had a lot of quality and they played very well when we faced them. And we were 1-0 down at about 70th minute. We were 1-0 down. When we needed something, Odegaard and Gabriel saved us. And we showed
yeah,
our
all
fight
right,
and determination.
yeah.
We didn't give up. That's just one
Well,
game.
listen, like I
I can
said,
even Brentford, we scored our first goal like 30 minutes in the game when it was a kind of an end-to-end contest. You look
yeah,
at
all right,
all these other
all right.
teams. It's not like starting games well is a bonus, but in terms of we keep that consistency in matches, we don't capitulate. It's very
Yeah,
we don't capitulate often in matches unless, let's say for
yeah.
example, Brighton, where we sub off our fullbacks and we put on new fullbacks.
Yeah, but what are you
Obviously,
gonna?
everyone knows
Yeah,
in the game of
but
football to change your defenses is like really bad. You shouldn't be doing that.
yeah,
And we
yeah,
did
but
that and
what?
we paid the
Yeah, but
price.
yeah,
But
but what are you
Arteta's a
gonna
young
do?
manager and he learned from that. That's why he didn't
Well,
do it in the next game.
yeah, but what are you gonna do? You have a starting 11.
Yeah, we have to start in 11. And the
After
starting
that,
11 is good enough to get the job done on the pitch.
I don't think you're
Yeah, we
good
ain't got.
enough.
I'm agreeing with you. We ain't got squad depth. We have not got squad depth right now, and that's why we are going to invest in January. I think we will bring in at least a midfielder, bring in a winner, depending on whether we get a backup striker or not until Jesus comes back. I don't know about that one, but I think we will invest in January because the situation that we're in this season is way more serious compared to what we were in last season, and I think the owners have realised that. I think the players obviously have realised that. Everyone's realised that now. So for us to not invest, especially in the situation that we're in right now, is criminal. And I don't think Arteta, if he's like everyone knows that Edu, Arteta, all these guys in the boardroom meetings in general are very good. They have a very good working relationship. So the
Yeah, but
fact that
it might not
they
be a
wouldn't
question
get
of that.
he
Yeah,
wouldn't be allowed to spend
it's,
money is a joke. That's impossible.
yeah, but it's not even about him spending money, right? It's about cool. What are your objectives this season? Because your objective is not to win the Premier League. It's not.
As the season goes on, objectives change. At the start of last season, our objective was just to be in and around top four, not challenge for top four. Just have a good season. That's what our objective was. Because we finished
No,
eighth two
no,
years in a
no,
row.
no, no. This
No
season
one
here,
expected us to be in a
listen, this
champion.
season,
No one expected
listen,
us to
this
be in a top
season
four race,
here, listen,
especially with the players
this
that
is
we signed in that season. We signed Sambi Lokonga, Ben White for 50 million. He was getting slated after that Brentford game. Flipping so many other young players, Nuno Tavares and these lot. Yeah, he's been all right. Had to send him out on loan. But all
but
these
whose
players that we're
signings are
signing,
they?
no one
Whose
expected
signings
us to
are?
do.
Yeah, but whose signings are they?
Yeah, the Arteta signings, but I'm saying no one expected us, even if you look at other people's Premier League predictions from that season, no one expected Arsenal to be in and around top four. People were saying Arsenal 8th, Arsenal ninth. So the fact that we proved people wrong, especially the bad
Yeah,
start
but
we
like
had,
I said, I
where we
don't
got
listen.
slapped up 5-0 by City, lost to Brentford, got slapped up by Chelsea at home, we turned it around, went on like an 11-12 game unbeaten run, and we did what we had to do. And this season, we've had, in terms of our players in general, because chaps, the thing is, yeah, especially Arsenal, we've shown you don't need to always bring in a bit of. All we need is a little bit of quality, a little bit of quality to galvanize a whole squad, and that's what we did. We didn't overspend in the summer because in previous summers, what we do used to be buy 5, 6, 7 players, just try get them all in the squad, and it takes about 2 months. We only signed about 2, 3 players this January, the summer window, and you can see the difference that Jesus and Zinchenko bring to this team mentally because these guys have
I
won
don't know
four,
about
five Premier Leagues.
Zinchenko. I don't know about Zinchenko, bro. I don't know about
Zinchenko was our
that.
best player against Newcastle, and most of the games this season, the only I can pick out a handful of games where he hasn't been to the best of his ability, but in a lot of games this season, especially in the way Arteta has been playing, he's been brilliant in my opinion. But even like with Manchester United, like what I'm saying is that yeah, your home form this season has been like scary. It's been very, very good. But when you go away from home to teams like the top teams, that's where also, and this isn't me saying that oh Arsenal did it because we haven't done that either. We haven't gone
Yeah,
away
but like
to
who
a top
though?
team except Chelsea, and actually won, and that's only one. So yeah,
But like
it's gonna
who?
come. But for you guys, for Man United, you haven't gone away to a top Premier League team this season and won. So that's another thing that you guys need to do
Like who?
like City, like Liverpool, like you didn't beat Chelsea, you drew last minute. Even though you played better than them, you couldn't get the job done. Tottenham, even all these teams, you need to go away from home and beat them and show your dominance there as well. That's what makes teams elite. Because to win a Premier League, you don't need to win 38 out of 38 games. All you need to do is win those crunch games, even if you don't beat five. But let's say, for example, Arsenal, we don't beat Chelsea, City, United, Liverpool. Let's say, for example, we don't do that, but we beat every single other team twice. That's enough to win the Premier League. Whether we done it badly or not, that's the point, and that's what Arsenal have done this season, except for Man United and now Newcastle, which yeah, technically, yes, a draw,
Southampton
but
as well.
we didn't do the greatest, and Southampton.
Don't forget
All
Southampton.
every single other game, yeah, I included them as well. Every single other game, we've showed our dominance and our capabilities to do win games and to be in a Premier League title race. I just haven't seen. This is what I'm saying, and I even said in the group chat that we're in. I said that I want to see Man United against Man City first, and that's when I will look at Man United properly as a top team. That's when
Let's
I
go through
really
the
want to look
comments.
at that team.
I just
Let's go through the comments. Let's go through the comments. Manu's comment saying big up. Yeah. Traps, you got a comment there. Traps, you need to remember that you will be playing Seattle Trafford soon. We'll have you the strength to recover from that.
Thank you, Manny.
Pretty sure.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You were 4-0 down at half time, but I'll be fair that Martinelli goal out of Trafford was correctly disallowed. It was a stupid foul in Ericsson by Odegaard, and Waleed, let's get some perspective that this season we had no European football, so we had
yeah, but
yeah.
this is the
Anyways,
bit I was
carry
about
on.
to get into. This is the bit I was about to get into. It's like you're talking about last season and you want where we was. Bruv, you was playing one game every 2 weeks and you still couldn't get it over
One
the
game a
line.
week.
Yeah? No, at one point, yeah, you playing one game every 2 weeks. Yeah?
Yeah, we were playing one game every 2 weeks, but we still had the
Wait,
weakest squad out of every team in the
wait,
top
let me
six.
finish.
In the
No,
top six.
but you want praise from you going from losing 5-0 to going on your run to get you didn't get it over the line. You didn't qualify for the Champions League. Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't.
and playing one game a week, yeah. So what makes you think you're gonna challenge for this title with a starting 11, yeah, with a starting 11 only that you have bar maybe Smith Rowe, and I don't think Arteta rates Smith Rowe, by the way.
I think he does,
But
or else he
I
wouldn't have
don't
been
think
given
he
the number
does.
10 shirt and a
I don't think
contract.
he does. I don't think he does. I think he wanted to keep him, but I don't think he rates him. I don't think he rates him. Like obviously now, because if he did rate him, like if you look at the situation that you have over there, you got Martinelli, you got Odegaard, you got Saka, you got Jesus. Who's he get? Who does Smith Rowe getting over?
He challenges both Saka and Martinelli at their best. He does, and he showed it last season because last season from
And
August
he
until
scored.
about
He scored.
January, he was
Listen,
our best player.
he scored 9 goals and still couldn't get in the team, bro.
10. He scored 10.
10 goals and still couldn't get in the team. Still couldn't get in the team.
Yeah,
So
because throughout from about January till May, he had injury problems.
yeah, but
But
even
when
when
he
he
was
was
playing
scoring,
at his best,
he was coming off the bench and scoring. Wally, don't sugarcoat it.
yeah, I know. I'm
Don't.
not. I'm not sugarcoating it. But the thing is, when you have a team that's playing well, so let's say for example, Emma Smith Rowe got injured against I think it was Newcastle when we won 2-0. Bring in Martinelli, he scores in 30 seconds. Then he continues that form and continues playing well. Why would you drop Martinelli and just put Smith Rowe back in straight away?
I'm not.
Doesn't
I'm
make
not
sense.
saying that, but I'm
If you have
not
a winning
saying that, but
mentality, if you have a
yeah,
winning
but I'm.
formula, you don't change
I'm
it.
not. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but when you've got him coming on and scoring goals and having an impact or whatnot, so he earned his right to at least have a start or try and get his way back in. I think for me, I think that Arteta looks at him as squad depth, impact sub. That's what I think he looks at him as. Yeah, I feel like he thinks that it's going to
That's up
be
for
either
debate.
well, it's going to be Odegaard's going to be his main guy in the 10 role, right? So forget that. So he's not going to. And obviously, Saka played 38 games last season for you in the league last season, right? So
Yeah, I think so.
so that's his main
Yeah,
guy. So it's only Martinelli, bruv. Yeah, and I don't feel at this present moment in time, Martinelli. I was wrong about Martinelli. I thought Martinelli was a flash in the pan, but Martinelli is actually a very competent winger. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's
I
world
thought you were gonna say
class.
decent. I think you were gonna say decent, but
I'm not gonna say world class but he's
no,
competent.
not world class.
He can play. He can play. That's one thing I can give him. Like he can play. So I don't think Smith Rowe gets in unless there's a rotation or an injury. That's what I think.
It really, at the end of the day, it does depend on form. It depends on form in terms of
Yeah,
who's playing at their best. It's not like you can't just take one player out, put them in, depending on whatever happens. Like, me personally, I just don't think that's the case. But yeah, we'll move on. We'll do a little, um, we'll do a little a little preview into the
mm,
Arsenal Man United game. Obviously, we're gonna do a whole video in it round about the
yeah,
time when it comes. But we're gonna do a little Arsenal Man United preview. Then we're gonna put a bit more focus into your game against City, our North London derby. Then we'll do a Premier League. Then we'll do like a combined 11. But we'll start off with
yeah.
us
I'm not
two
gonna.
at the
Yeah,
Emirates.
God.
What are you saying?
I don't think you beat us. I mean, like I said, I just feel like this team has underachieved. Many of the players in this team have underachieved. They didn't realize their potential and how good they actually are. And I just think, depending on how results go as well, could affect Arsenal mentally. I think Arsenal could potentially capitulate against United. But I mean, yeah, cool. If like for instance, yeah, I mean, I know you're saying, oh, this team hasn't done nothing, isn't nothing. But if you look like you said, we're Man United, we're the great Man United, yeah. Look at the players that you have, look at the money that you spent, right? And if you look at what Rangnick said, right? Rangnick said this team needs open heart surgery, yeah. But it's not going to take you 2 years to fix it. You know what the problems are, you can identify them and fix them. And then well, like I said, one day, I mean, when we first started to build up this head of steam, I remember Ten Hag was swore on Sky Sports. He was like, they can fucking play football, these lot, yeah, and he said sorry. So he's obviously come and seen that. Raj, you know what? These lot can actually. I thought these men were shit, but they can actually play ball. Then Pep said something, but obviously you're gonna tell me to take that with a pinch of salt, so I'm not even gonna mention it, yeah, but. If these three managers, yeah, or these three people that have analysed this squad have come to the conclusion that you identify the problem, it can be fixed like quite quickly. They can play football, and someone supposedly feels that United are coming back now. I think that Man United have improved week after week after week after week. We haven't seen the strongest United yet. We've seen the strongest Arsenal. This is Arsenal maintaining the peak of their powers right now. Yeah.
We ain't seen that. We ain't seen the. We don't know that.
All right. All right. Well, you answer me this. Yeah. You answer me this. How do you what happens to Arsenal to make them stronger? What will happen?
I want it, first of all, signings. Second of all, I want to see
Yeah,
how we
no,
play it
forget
against.
signings. Signings is a 50-50 ball game, bruv. Come on, man. You sign, listen, fine, signings can go left.
No, but
Signings,
but
yeah,
it depends on the quality that you're bringing in. And
sign,
Casemiro is an example of that. Some people, a
yeah,
small minority of people, did think
yeah,
that he would flop, but he's
yeah,
proven it wrong.
exactly. But people thought people think Nunes would have done well. I'm not writing off Nunes, by the way. I think Nunes
People
will
were writing
cook.
off Nunes after his first 20 minutes in a Liverpool shirt.
I think Nunes will cook, but like my point is signings aside, I'm talking about your starting 11 right now, or your team that you've got right now. How could you improve it
Just in general, yeah,
in
I
general?
feel like okay. So on the training pitch, I think we could improve on the little things, such as when we come up against teams like Newcastle, who you just want to sit back all game,
No,
not willing
no,
to do
no,
anything.
no. Forget that one. What I'm trying to say to you is, who in your team right now could you put
Could
in your
go up
starting 11
another level.
to go up another level? Yeah.
Eddie Nketiah, I say. Because Eddie
Oh,
Nketiah, he's a poacher. He's a poacher. He's always in there, in and around the box, and he's proven that this season. But I feel like in terms of his all-round play, what Jesus brings to the team, I feel like he can improve in that and link the play between midfield and attack a little bit better. Because obviously, when Jesus was in the team, we were scoring way more goals from midfield. But since Nketiah's
so
come
do you,
in, he could
so you
progress the ball higher.
so you
So I
think,
think
right?
Nketiah could do a
So
little bit better. But to be honest, overall, in terms of our team, yeah, maybe defensively we've lacked a little bit over these past few weeks.
yeah, but you've
But
listen. I don't think yeah, but Nketiah doesn't
I
improve your
think it's
team
just more
like
about
it.
mentality, if anything.
I
Just keep
I
a level
think
head
right.
and keep your yeah. What do you think?
All right, let me put this in context, right? Looking at our team right now, right? Martial could do with doing a lot more. Yeah. Sancho, hopefully Ten Hag's worked his magic and got this guy back to his best, because he's got mad bags of potential. Garnacho's
Yeah,
in the
100%.
development. Garnacho's developing well. For instance, Wan-Bissaka's improved. So for me, there's still, you haven't seen the strongest version of Manchester United yet. You haven't seen it, because, like I said, Sancho's been underperforming. Martial been underperforming in my opinion. Rashford,
Yeah,
obviously, we've got a
Rashford,
good we've got a good no, we've got a good spine in Rashford, Casemiro, uh, uh, Martinez.
Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez. Even De Gea. De Gea stepped up a level. I see De Gea playing out from the back the other day. My jaw nearly hit the ground. Yeah. Um. So for me, it's like you haven't seen, like, Man United have not. You haven't seen the peak of our powers. I feel like we've seen the peak of Arsenal's powers when Jesus is playing. What? But don't get me wrong. It might be enough to get you over the line. It might be, because, like I said, but I just think, right, between City, United, and thinking, United have a bit more depth than obviously Arsenal. City have got a bit of depth, but they haven't got that much depth if you actually think about see, they've got a few players there, but realistically, they're missing Diaz. Like they've got injuries to Diaz and Laporte, and they're struggling at the back, to be honest with Akanji
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and Stones. So for me, it's like, look, this is the season of starting 11s. Who has the strongest starting 11? I think out of all of the starting 11s, if we do a combined starting 11,
Are you
I
talking
feel
about
like
on paper or are we talking about performance
on
this
paper,
season?
on paper, yeah. And like I said, every player is now beginning to use their talent and use their ability at Manchester United. So on paper, you can go off paper now, because everyone's pulling their weight. See what I mean?
I agree with that comment.
Like
I do agree with that. The fact that De
everyone's
Gea has been just not been in the team does make sense, in my opinion. But yeah, Karen, what were you saying?
yeah. So I just think, like I said, I feel like United will win the league this season. I know it sounds far fetched to most people, but I've been saying it for 3 months. I've been
You
saying
think
it for
Man
three
United
months.
will win the league?
Yeah, I've been saying it for 3 months. Yeah. Um,
Oh.
I know it sounds
So what
mad.
makes you think you can win the league and we can't?
Like I said, I just feel that you lot don't have the players, you don't have the squad, and everyone sits there. Everyone's sitting there and saying this. Oh, City are gonna do this. City are gonna do that. City, they're relying on City. Like there's this relying. It's like they're relying on City. They're not seeing what Newcastle can do. Newcastle can stop to Arsenal playing football. Yeah, Newcastle can stop a lot of teams playing football. Like I mean, they're not seeing what United can do. United. I think
Yeah,
right
but
now, like
Newcastle stopped you guys from playing football as well, remember?
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Newcastle can stop good teams playing football, so they're gonna get points. And I don't believe that. Listen, Eddie Howe, yeah, is a master of the relegation zone. How to
Yeah.
avoid the relegation? He knows full well. He is used to for years of his career going to away to these teams and saying, "Listen, let's set up shop. Let's get a point. If we can nick it, let's nick it." Yeah, that is his philosophy. He knows full well he's not trying to win the league, but if he comes away from the Etihad, Old Trafford, and thingy with 3 points, yeah, out of what he'd be happy. He would have been happy, right? He would have been happy to come away from 3 points and 2 losses. Yeah, 1 win and 2 losses in them 3 games. He's come away from 3 points, yeah, no losses in them games. Yeah. Do you think Eddie Howe cares? He doesn't care right now because his objective is to get them back into European football. And I don't think Newcastle fans will be bothered if they play Europa League or Champions League next season.
Mm.
So for him, it just maintains him. And that's what I'm trying to say. He's maintaining. Arsenal to maintain this run now. My thoughts is this. I feel like if City come to Old Trafford, they're due a beating in my eyes because it's been a while since they've had a beating off of us. They have a beating. They hold a beating from there.
A
I
beating.
think that yeah,
I
they
don't know
hold
what
a
a
beat.
beating.
You hold a beating like it's not like it's not like a battering, but they hold a beating. Say they hold a beating 1-0, 2-0.
You
They
what? So
get
they're holding it out. That
yeah they get yeah
you
they,
think
yeah
you guys are
they
gonna
get listen
comfortably
listen
beat them?
listen. I'm just saying. Say they come to Old Trafford, they get like there's been no goals conceded at Old Trafford for God knows how long. We've lost one game at Old Trafford this season. Obviously, if we're going to lose a game at Old Trafford again, it's more likely to be City. But at the end of the day, these things don't count for nothing. We haven't conceded in this long, and we haven't lost the game since the start of the season at Old Trafford. It's the first game of the season. So for
Yeah.
me, it's like cool. If they come there and we get a result out of them, I think that puts that I feel like you lot shit yourselves because you lot think,
Yeah.
hold a
No,
second,
I don't think we should ourselves,
I've
but I think
yeah, no,
we
I
will
do,
take
I
you
do.
more seriously than we are.
No, I do. I feel like if we beat have a comprehensive, convincing display against Man City, right? You lot sit back and think, do you know what? Shit themselves. Especially if you lose to Spurs. Yeah. If you lose to Spurs, which I don't think you're gonna do, I think you're gonna beat Spurs. Then again, Spurs did
Interesting.
win 4-0 last night. It was the right time just before the derby for them to get that win to galvanize them. But we'll see. But I still don't think
But
Arsenal. I
still,
don't feel.
it's
I
Tottenham
still.
is
I still don't
Tottenham.
think.
So what to say?
I still don't think they lose. I still don't think Arsenal lose to them. It might be a draw, but even if you draw, and if you don't get maximum points against Spurs, and if we beat City, you lot are gonna shit yourselves. And like I said, you lot don't have a plan B. If you frustrate you lot for 20 minutes, start to get a bit like I don't know, like you don't really have another plan. You don't have anyone on the bench to bring on, yeah, to change the game. I mean,
No,
if you're
yeah,
looking at
we face you guys in 2 weeks. Anything can happen.
yeah, anything can happen unless you go and get reinforcements. But like I said, nowadays, look at reinforcements you buy a player and it takes him like a month for him to start playing ball for you. Do you know what I mean? You look how long, bruv, you bought Fabio Vieira. This
Okay,
guy,
yeah.
like this guy's, how many games does he play for you?
No, he's been yeah. I hear what you're saying, but there's also the other thing where, let's say for example, when you guys bought Anthony, he was playing for you guys within a week, and also
Yeah, no,
like
yeah,
I
I'm
was
not.
trying
Yeah,
to
yeah, but I know what you're saying. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen. Like this is not gonna happen. But I'm saying as it stands, I'm just talking about as it stands right now. What I can see. If you get reinforcements in, you get reinforcements in. But as it stands right now, if we beat Man City, you lot don't beat Spurs. You lot not with that team because if, like I said, you're gonna need a game changer. You're gonna need a plan B to beat Man United.
hmm Yeah, okay, cool. So I want to say a few things. So first of all, you guys haven't beaten us at Arsenal. Obviously, everyone knows
Doesn't
for like
matter.
6, 7 years. Yeah.
Doesn't
Oh, yeah,
matter.
let me finish because it does matter because
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
we last time we beat you guys at Old Trafford with fans with everything ages ago, and that still is in our head when we go into other stadiums and the fact that we haven't beaten them. When was the last time we beat Liverpool at Anfield? Beat City at Etihad? All these teams beat Tottenham away. We don't do that. Point is with you guys, how many times over the past few years when we have come up against you, where you've been in great form, where you've had great teams, where you've done really well in the league, you come up against Arsenal, smack you back into reality. Prime example, even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first 10, 20 games. You guys were flying high, 16, 17 games unbeaten. Paul Pogba scoring every game, Marcus Rashford flying high. Everyone was doing their bit. Everyone thought Man United were going to roll over Arsenal, or an Arsenal team who were very lackluster with Unai Emery. You came to the Emirates, held smoke. Even last season, where, yeah, you guys weren't as good, but we weren't necessarily favourites to head into the game. But it was a 50-50. It was really a roll of the dice.
What
Beat
was
you
the
lot
score?
comfortably. Season before,
What
3-1.
was the score? 3-1.
3-1. And also, when you talk about, yeah, you do have squad depth, okay, you guys are thinking about getting rid of Maguire and Lindelof. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
two
but he's
defenders
not.
gone.
They're not going in January.
Yeah, they might not go in January. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, that's the defensive department done. Wan-Bissaka, yeah, you did say he's coming into his form. It's taken him 2 years to find it, but we'll see how he does. Malacia, okay, fair enough. Midfield, though, in terms of, yeah, and I'm going to use this phrase again, for big Manchester United, the midfield depth isn't good enough with Fred and McTominay. I think you can do better than that because both of them are inconsistent. Some of them have great games, some of them don't have great games. And when
Bro,
you need to
listen.
bring on a midfielder to change the game, let's say, for example, Eriksen's tired, when you have to sub him off, there's not really that much to bring on in the attack. When you
Li-
bring Fred on, you don't know what he's going to bring. In the attack as well, on the wings, Sancho might not be available for the Arsenal game. Let's say, for example, Anthony has a stinker, and we're not really speaking about Anthony, but since he's come back from the World Cup, and even just a little bit before the World Cup, he's not been that good. Genuinely, I have not seen much of him for me to think, okay, cool, yeah, he's scary. I genuinely haven't seen much of him for a good month or two now. So who are you gonna bring on? Gonna bring Anthony Alanga on? I don't know how we don't know what's gonna happen there. Other side, yeah, you got Garnacho. Okay, fair enough. Attack, striker, main position. No one, absolutely no one. Got Martial, no one else. And that's where, if Martial's having another stinker, let's say, for example, you guys bring on Donny van de Beek, he's
yeah,
not
but
going to do enough.
Donny van de Beek's
So,
injured.
in
But
terms of
listen,
your overall
but no,
squad depth,
but
and you're
you know
talking
what's
about
funny?
the team on paper,
Yeah,
the
but do you know
team on
what's
paper
funny?
isn't as good as you think it is,
Do you know
Trav.
what?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
And even Manny here trying to say that you guys are getting Jack Butland on loan as a
Yeah,
backup
but listen,
goalkeeper.
I'm
You can
not
do
even
better
gonna
than that.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with an answer because if you're getting him on a 6-month loan, like I explained, no one's trying to buy Jack Butland. He's not the future of this
Yeah,
club.
yeah.
He's a stopgap in between now and the end of the season as a backup keeper. He won't
But
only
don't we want to
play.
bring in
Hey,
someone that
listen,
will actually
he will
challenge the
only
Hale?
listen. He will only play. Yeah, but no, why would you want to do that now? Why would you want to do that now? Why?
You never know, bro. You genuinely
Oh,
never know
bro,
with this
come on, man.
goalkeeper.
You need a backup
I'm
keeper.
not saying
Listen, no, listen. When you buy goalkeepers, yeah, you buy them for a reason, yeah. The reason why Jack Butland is being loaned for 6 months is a stopgap here as a backup keeper in case De Gea gets injured. Next season, a goalkeeper will get bought, yeah, in my opinion, yeah, to challenge De Gea. We don't need the
what
goalkeeper
about
right
Dean
now.
Henderson?
We don't need. Bruv, Dean Henderson's not going to play for his club again after his silly interview. What he said, he's not playing for his club again. He's getting sold.
Okay.
Like,
Well, all I'm trying to say is that your squad
no,
depth isn't as
listen.
great as you think it is.
No, but what you're saying, this is what you said as well. Like, you're saying, if this one has a stinker, you're looking for a lot of stinkers,
But
Waleed.
I've seen it with
You're
my
looking
own
for
eyes. I've seen it with my own eyes
Waleed,
because,
you're looking for,
especially, I watched the
listen,
Wolves
you're
game,
looking for,
Traps. I watched the Wolves game. The first half was a bit meh. Second half, and we're not going to talk about Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth at home. These are teams that you're expected to beat, right? And you guys did play well. I'll give you your flowers, and you did outplay them. But at the end of the day, the Forest and Bournemouth.
but we're talking
Wolves were a
about,
team that were in the Europa League about 2 years ago. That's a bit
listen,
more of a
bro,
better comparison to go off of. And in that first half, there would look like not a single person on the pitch was going to score. You had to bring on Rashford,
all
who
right,
bailed you out of
okay,
that game.
yeah, okay. But if you look at the history of the Wolves United fixture, do you know how many 1-0s there are? Do you know how many tight games are? Wolves are that team.
Exactly.
When it comes to
Yeah,
United, it doesn't matter who we are. Wolves are that team. We struggle against Wolves every season.
exactly. That's why I'm basing it off of that game and not off of Bournemouth and
But,
Wolves, where you guys, when you bring players on,
how
it
about you
wasn't,
go?
they didn't do much.
How about you go and base it off? How about you go and base it off? You not playing us at Old Trafford and getting beat 3-1. Base it off of that.
Yeah, beat it off 3-1 when we had injuries.
Base it off of that. You got injuries
We'll
now.
base it off of when we face you in 2 weeks, bro.
Who did
When
you?
both of our teams are
Wait,
100%,
hold on. Wait.
hopefully, if nothing happens,
Who did
inshallah,
you have? Who did you
we'll
have
see.
injuries? Who did you have injuries? Who did
We
you have
had
injured?
we had a okay. First of all, Thomas Partey was injured. And everyone
That's
knows
it.
when he's not in that team, we've struggled. And Zinchenko got rushed back. He was 50%.
Listen to me. Did we
I'm
have
listening.
Casemiro then?
Okay, You
Who
have
you have
McTominay and Fred playing well, and that's
Casemiro
been
is
your
listen,
midfield for the
listen,
past.
mark my words.
Okay, and that's for the past 2-3 years.
Casemiro is going to kill Thomas
We
Partey.
will see
He's
about
going
that
to
because
kill Thomas
Thomas
Partey.
Partey, almost
Casemiro is
every
going to kill
midfielder
Thomas
he's come up
Partey.
against has killed
Yeah?
them.
What? He's
We'll
going
see
to
about
kill
that.
Thomas Partey.
Almost
Just
every
remember
single midfielder Thomas Partey. Every single midfielder Thomas Partey has come
Oh,
up
look,
against.
Arrest is
Tell
here.
me
Arrest is
one
here now.
team where
Let me
he's
go for
been
the
bad.
comments. Let me go for the comments, and then I
I've
will
not seen
talk,
that,
man.
bro.
I don't know if we need them chapter. I will talk and see them. Squad depth. The point I'm saying is that it was irresponsible for you lot to go into the season with only Tom Heaton as backup. Don't speak about squad depth unless you have all your bases covered.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Monzi, we got Monzi. He says, I
Not
can't
like
wait
Monzi.
to Arsenal fans bubble burst. Then
We'll
they come
see
back down.
Monzi. We'll see
Yeah,
Monzi.
but you know
because
what?
at the end of the day,
But you know what?
Casemiro, yeah. Listen. Before I get goosebumps, I already know.
I calm
Casemiro
down,
is.
Arrest, man. We know you love him, man. Calm down.
Casemiro, yeah. Listen, we all know Tenor will outclass Arteta again because he did it first time. He's gonna do it again. Casemiro.
Hey, listen.
Go on.
You need to clip this, yeah?
What?
Casemiro is going to kill Thomas Partey.
And
No, he's not.
Lisandro Martinez.
Thomas Partey is going to kill Man United's midfield. I'm saying that right now because every single Premier League team. Big up, by the way, Monzi. Very proud of you guys. But anyway, every single Premier League team, this guy's come up against almost every single Premier League team, no flaws. Absolutely no flaws. He's been unbeaten in the Premier League this season. Thomas Partey himself. Casemiro ain't done that, bro. Casemiro.
Hold on.
Did Casemiro not play against Man City at Etihad? And did he not get absolutely outrun in that midfield by Kevin De Bruyne? Did that happen? Yes, it did. Did you not lose 6-3? Yes, that did happen. I don't remember Thomas Partey losing a Premier League game this season. So all of you guys that are talking about Casemiro, this and that, Thomas Partey has been just as good.
Wait.
And scored more Premier League goals.
Wait,
two banger top bins.
Has Partey thingies? Has Partey played against Man City this season?
Okay. Played against Tottenham and scored a banger top bins. Played
Are you
against Chelsea.
Are you saying he scored more goals than Casemiro? How many goals he scored this season?
2 top bins.
Yeah, Casemiro scored 2-2.
Oh yeah, he's got 2. I forgot about that. First.
How many assists? How many assists?
I genuinely don't know, but maybe more. Maybe, but I don't know.
And anyways, yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. Manny's here talking about glass houses, right? Bruv, you're the one throwing the stones from the comments right now, talking about Tom Heaton and this, that, and the other, and responsibilities. Bruv, your side.
No, what he's trying to say is that you're talking about our squad depth, but you're not really realizing about how bad it is.
Let me finish, right? Let me finish. You have got Ben White, £50 million, yeah? You're playing as a right back, bruv. Don't talk to me about depth, yeah?
And he's been the best England right back this season, except barring Kieran Trippier. Name me a Premier League right back, barring Kieran Trippier, that's been better than Ben White this season. And if you say Diogo Dalot, oh my days. Yeah, he's been good, but he's not been on Ben White's level. Ben White is playing out of position. Barely anyone's gone past him.
So what you think?
You're going to be like, oh, Marcus Rashford.
So you think
we're talking about throughout the whole Premier League season. Ben White's been one of the best.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. You said, yeah, you want us to give you credit for playing a man out of position when you said you bought him for 50 million. He can play midfield, he can play right back, he can play centre back. His versatility. Now you wanted to have praise for this.
Yeah, well, I want praise for his versatility because he's showing it.
Go to hell, Waleed.
Because he's showing it. Last season, okay, let me explain.
Waleed,
let me explain.
Don't do this.
Let me explain. Last season when he came in, had a bit of a shaky start. But then when him and Gabriel asserted that defense, they were a great pairing. Now this season, the fact that we pressed Saliba back, it's been amazing again. Playing right back, consistent.
I think have we lost Waleed again?
I think so, but Manny says, Trap Sparrow, we know about our poor squad that don't presume to insult our intelligence.
I'm not insulting no one's intelligence, but the thing is, right, when I'm talking about squad depth, right? Like us, I'm talking about plan Bs and plan. Bruv, we just saw, yeah, us play against Bournemouth, right? Bournemouth. We saw Ten Hag, yeah, play the most hated back four in the country and win clean sheet 3-0. So my point is this, yeah. Don't start talking about Scott McTominay, because Scott McTominay hasn't had a bad season. Like I said, he shouldn't be starting 11. He's a good squad player. And that is exactly what he is. Fred, I think Fred needs to get sold. But Fred, when he comes on, he does what he needs to do. I can't really knock him, to be honest with you. I'm saying, other than your starting 11 right now, who do you have to come on and change the game. Because I looked at you lot's sub bench the other night, and the only name that stood out to me was Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira is not going to win you a game against Manchester United. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that.
Yeah. We've lost him. Yeah. But yeah, man. Obviously, with Arsenal, it's just the squad depth, man. If you look at the bench, if they're losing or drawing traps, they have no one to bring on. Like,
yeah, but the thing is that this is the thing as well. Like, I'm not even insulting Arsenal because they've done well. Like I told you, the whole 17 game thing. Yeah, a lot of teams after 17 games were doing a lot of things that they weren't doing after 38 games. So, like I said, it all boils down to this week. I feel like if we beat City this week, that puts a statement out to the whole of the Premier League. Everybody is going to have to take... Listen, I'm not even going to say what I want to say because Manny tells me off every time I say it. So I'm not even going to say it. But people are going to start to sit up and take notice of Man United if they beat City. If we beat City, Arsenal are going to struggle to overcome us, I think. And from there on out, who knows what's going to happen. But I genuinely believe, hand on heart, that United will win the Premier League this season. Can you hear me?
sorry, I was on me. I can hear. I'll be back in a few minutes if the stream has ended by then. This has been fun. No worries, man. Big up for tuning in.
Big up Manny anyway, yeah.
Yeah, man, 100%. So, well, score prediction for Arsenal then, Arsenal United. What are you saying?
I think it's 2-0.
To Arsenal.
2-0 to us.
Oh, okay. Clean sheet as well.
I don't think the form that De Gea is in.
Please don't jinx it, man. Just don't.
As long as Casemiro and Erik ten Hag do not win Manager of the Month or Player of the Month, we are good. I don't want them winning Players of the Month. Them trophies are jinxes, yeah. Anytime you win the Player of the Month or thingy, your form after that is just bad.
Ten Hag didn't get nominated. Traps Ten Hag didn't get nominated. Klopp go over him, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened to Waleed there, but yeah.
But yeah, no disrespect to Arsenal fans, yeah. But I'm just letting you know from now, like you have got to do. Listen, if whoever comes out of this month with their head held high, unscathed, is gonna go on and win the Premier League. That's what I think. And I genuinely believe that right now everything is falling into place. But this is what I was trying to tell you, Arresta. I was trying to tell you that you're saying, give Ten Hag time. Ten Hag didn't ask for time. Ten Hag wants to win. Ten Hag's like me. In fact, the T in ETH stands for traps. Yeah? Like, he's like me. He wants to win straight away. He's trying to change things now, right here, right now. And for me, he's doing it. And like I said, he hasn't had his biggest test is this month. After this month, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I can see. Listen, I even had a bold statement. I did say that if United will come through this month, maximum points. But even if we draw and beat either one of these teams, so even if we draw with City and beat Arsenal, or we draw with Arsenal and beat City, either way, yeah, we are winning this title. Because, like I said, once we play these lot, we don't have to play them again for the rest of the season unless it's in a cup, right? I think even if Arsenal buy one player, like. They've just had another bid, from what I understand. Obviously, you're Mr. McSauce, so you could tell me if I'm right or wrong. Apparently, they've had 2 bids turned down for Mudryk, so they're gonna have to spend 80 million or something, yeah, to get this guy over here, over the line or whatnot. So for them, like, they're not gonna. I can't see them spend 150 million in January. I think they might get a player, especially if they're gonna spend 80 million. They're gonna get a player. Because they've got Jesus to come back realistically. They've got Smith Rowe to come back realistically. They've got Reece Nelson to come back. Reece Nelson was scoring all these goals and he was the greatest thing since sliced bread. So when they're telling me about Arsenal that they haven't got this and they haven't got that, you've got a few players to come back. I don't think they're going to spend that much money. I mean, they might if they get Mudryk, I think that'd be their transfer window done. I mean, does that get them over the line in the Premier League? I don't think so. I think with a team like Arsenal, they rely heavily on that DM, on that Thomas Partey. That's who they need. They need some serious support and backup for him. And that's where they might be able to sustain the title challenge. But I just can't see it, to be honest. I can't see
you
it.
think the weakest is the midfield, perhaps?
I mean, I think if I'm going to pick out players, even like I said, I wanted to do the starting 11. Yeah, I wanted to do the combined 11 with Waleed. Yeah, but since Waleed's not here, I'm just going to do it without him. Yeah. So if I'm looking at the whole squad, Rashford starts up top. There's no question about it. There's no debate. I'm going to give them Saka and I'm going to give them Martinelli. I'm only giving them Martinelli because he's played more games than Garnacho and he scored more goals. That is the only reason. Not because he's better, or not because I think he's better. I think Garnacho's ceiling is way higher than Martinelli's, but never mind. I'm going to give them Odegaard over Bruno. Not because Bruno's been playing badly, but it's because Odegaard's been playing pretty well. So I'm going to give them the benefit of that. We're going to give them Odegaard. I'm not giving them Partey. No chance.
Oh, Waleed.
Oh, he's back.
Do it again. Do your combine.
Waleed, so we
combined 11.
So I was doing the combined 11 without you. I was doing the combined 11 without you.
My Wi-Fi was very bad, bro. Sorry. But...
Right. So yeah, let's do the combined 11. Yeah. So we'll start with a 9. That's Rashford's spot, right? We're giving the 9 to Rashford, right?
What, striker?
Yeah.
Come, have him.
We're gonna give him what? Well, it's either Jesus or Rashford. Who are you gonna have?
Yeah, I'll give you Rashford.
All right, cool. So left and right, left wing, right wing, or left attacker, right attacker. Saka Martinelli, yeah, cool. So I'll give you them. So the 10, who are you giving that to? Bruno or Odegaard?
Who do you want to give it to?
I'm gonna give it to Odegaard.
I've already done to.
I'm giving it to Odegaard.
Yes,
I already gave it to him.
Cool, Odegaard.
Yeah, so,
yeah,
all right, cool. So he's in the 10. So he's in the 10.
Yeah. So far, Rashford striker, Saka Martinelli left and right, Odegaard number 10. Cool.
So the 6, yeah? Eriksen or Xhaka?
To me personally, I would go with Xhaka.
You're taking the piss, bruv. You're taking the piss.
How much piss?
But Eriksen, this deep line playmaker role that he's playing, yeah, he is.
Have you seen this Granit Xhaka?
Wait. He's joint second assist with Saka, yeah, Saka, yeah, and you're gonna give it to Xhaka. No way, no
But
chance.
Xhaka's got more goal contributions in the Premier League, does he not? He's got 9 goal contributions. Eriksen's got 8. So what are you talking about?
And
have you not seen this Xhaka remontada that he's had this season?
Oh,
he's been pivotal to the way. Bruv, without Granit Xhaka in this team, we don't play the way we play.
In this six, what is Xhaka doing? Playmaking wise, he might show up in the box last minute and score a goal. What's he doing? Is he playmaking?
Behind Odegaard and Saka, he's created more chances. He's created the most chances.
How many assists he got? Arrest. How many assists? Arrest. Get this up right now. How many assists this guy got?
4.
4 assists. How many goals he got?
4.
He's got 4 goals and 4 assists. So, and this guy, how many Eriksen got? 6 or 7?
You know what? Maybe I'll let Eriksen.
Listen, we're talking like assist wise. Goals wise, he's not cutting it. Assist creativity, yeah. That's creativity. He has more creativity. I'm giving it to Eriksen. I'm not having such. Xhaka is not coming into my team. He's a disgrace. Listen. You see when he's walking off and telling you lot to fuck off and do what he was doing. Yeah, nah, this guy's a disgrace. Yeah, he shouldn't even be in your team.
Brother, Eriksen wasn't even playing for you. He wasn't even playing for you, mate.
It don't matter. It doesn't
so
matter.
you're gonna base off of that.
It don't matter. No, I'm just saying Xhaka's a disgrace. Anyway, I'm just saying he's a disgrace. I thought I'd just throw some kind of some hate in there as well. But other than that, yeah. So you've got, yeah. So we've got Eriksen, Partey or Casemiro. Is he gone?
Waleed.
He's gone again, man. But listen, yeah, Casemiro is going to kill Thomas Partey on the 22nd of January, and he's going in my team right now. And he's going in my team right now. He's going in my team right now. Yeah, in my combined 11, Casemiro goes in there. He slots in there perfectly. Partey is on the bench. The back four. Waleed, you there? The back four is it's United's back four, isn't it? Like who else? Like what? I'm not giving Ben White.
Be biased, Traps.
Bro, I'm not giving Ben White over Dallo. No way. I'm not giving it to Salibash over Varane. No. Martinez? What, over Gabriel? Yes. Bruv, I wouldn't even give Zinchenko a pound, bruv. Yeah, let alone give him the left hand spot the left back spot in my combined 11. Impossible. Yeah. So Luke Shaw, the back four belongs to Man United. Sorry, and the goalkeeper, Ramsdale, De Gea. That's a stupid ass question. Like Ramsdale's not even in the same bracket, yeah, as De Gea. De Gea is, and you know what is? De Gea is unlocked a new part of his game. He's playing out from the back. When everyone was saying, people at Arrest as well was going, he can't play out from the back. I said, have you ever seen him play out from the back? Has he ever had to? You don't know if he can play out from the back or not. Like you said that De Gea can't play out from the back.
What? Whoa! No, I did not.
Last season, you said we need a new goalkeeper because De Gea can't play out from the back.
I was like,
Waleed, I'll go through the chat, I'll find it. Don't lie, I'll find it. Don't lie, I'll find it.
Fan. I would never ever say that. I would never say that. I said we do need it. I said, you know why I said last season? I said we need a new keeper because we can let's move on there. I said let him move on, but I didn't say he can't play out from the back. I hate this narrative of Real fans that say De Gea can't play out from the back and he's shit. I hate that.
People say he can't play out from the back, right? Because, like, for me, yeah. Like, people say he can't play out from the back, right? But my argument was that, how do you know he can't play out from the back? Because he's never been instructed to play out from the back. You don't know if he can play out from the back. And what I figured out, yeah, a lot of the goalkeepers that people are talking about, what's his name? Diego Costa or whatever his name is. Or what's his name? Yeah. Everyone's, oh yeah, he's great. He can play out from the back and this, that, and I watched him in the World Cup. He was trash. And what I'm figuring out, yeah, is a lot of these goalkeepers are failed centre backs, bruv. Yeah, that didn't make it as a centre back. That's what a lot of these goalkeepers are, bruv. That's why they can start playing out from the back and whatnot. Yeah, it's a load of nonsense, bruv. Like De Gea is an out and out natural keeper. Yeah, that sweeper keeper stuff. Yeah, obviously that was pioneered by Neuer at the time. We had a choice. I remember at the time. We had a choice of buying either Neuer or De Gea. And everyone said Ferguson was mad to go for De Gea. Neuer went to Bayern Munich. And listen, De Gea's had stick throughout his whole career. His mentality he has a great mentality. He has a willingness to... And now he's actually got some protection. Yeah, this guy is actually doing bits. He's got some protection. He's got a couple of centre backs in front of him. He's got a decent defense in front of him. He's got a decent DM in front of him. He's getting protection now. So everyone's starting to say, "Oh, De Gea is back to his best." No, what you're seeing is a team that's protecting De Gea now, and De Gea doesn't. So when De Gea has to pull out a save, it's getting done. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, De Gea at one point was pulling out saves that he had no right to be pulling them out. Like if they went in, you couldn't even argue with that. But nevertheless, yeah, people will talk. People will hate on Man United because Man United are the most hated club in England. We're used to it, we love it, and we will always be, the number one. We'll always be the number one.
Yeah, exactly. And so we've got a massive 2 big games coming up, Traps, in the Premier League. 6 points. What do you see for those 2 games next that we got?
Listen, I don't know if it's wishful thinking, but I feel
6 points. I'm saying it. 6 points.
6 points. I feel like we're gonna get 6 points. I feel like 6 points. 6 points. I feel like we're getting 6 points, but minimum maybe 4. If City get a dodgy penalty on a VAR claim or something.
And that'll probably be the Arsenal game. To be fair, they'll get a dodgy penalty, but Yeah.
I want us to beat Man City though. Man City are due a beating from us anyway. And if you think about it like this year, new era, Ten Hag, first home game against Man City, first away game against Arsenal. Can he get the job done? I think he can.
Yeah.
Rashford's on fire, Casemiro's on fire, De Gea's on fire. The spine is great. Yeah, the spine is great. Yeah. City fans are rattled right now, crying, yeah, chatting shit, yeah. Arsenal fans crying, yeah. United fans slowly climbing up the table. Newcastle in dreamland right now, just got a point from the Etihad, from the Emirates, sorry. And we move. But obviously, we're going to be moving come February time when we're top of the league. And all this talk is we can't see you from. Listen, these guys made shirts, top of the league at Christmas. Remember, I see this on social media. I see what these guys are doing. I see what these guys are doing. Yeah, listen, I can't wait for the end of this season. It's going to be a great season. But like I said, it's up for grabs right now. Anyone could win it. But I believe in my team. I believe in my manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe in him.
Okay, traps. Cool. Listen.
But why'd you go on like I don't believe in this guy? I said to you, he has Ten Hag is a nobody. Listen to me. Listen. The statement. Listen. Every time I come on your show, yeah, I have to tell you the same thing. What is wrong with you? Yeah, I said to you. No, listen.
You said he came in the Dutch league. Oh, no, this and that. So listen, respect Ten Hag, traps.
Listen, I said, I said Ten Hag is a nobody in English football and has to come here and prove himself. And he's come here and he's proven himself.
Yeah.
But you know what it is with Ten Hag, yeah? Do you know what I like with Ten Hag? Everything that I think, yeah, without I think it in my head. And it's like he addresses it. Like it's like he sees the problem as well. So I rate him. I rate him. I feel like
oh, wait, Waleed's done his command in the comments. That's fine, Waleed. We're gonna end it now anyways. But so sorry guys, Wi-Fi's been bad today, but I'll finish my 11. De Gea, White, Saliba, Mott. Oh my fucking, what is that?
No way. No way. Saliba is not. I see Saliba getting cooked by some guy from Brighton the other day. Who is that guy? Like who?
No, wait, I don't know. I don't even know his name.
I don't even know, man. But bruv, listen, Saliba is not going in my team, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, like these lot have been disrespecting Gabriel. Gabriel's been better than their best defender, bruv. To be honest, but yeah, they're not going in my team. They're not going in my team.
But yeah, man. But yeah, definitely. If you guys do like it, we'll definitely do this weekly because I think this show. It's good to do it weekly and as well. So yeah, man. Do smash and like, subscribe if you're new. But traps, what I'm gonna say is, I told you so about Ten Hag. I told you so.
You didn't tell me nothing. You didn't tell me anything. I didn't tell you that Ten Hag was bad. I told you Ten Hag. Listen, what you told me to do. You told me to go and watch Ten Hag in a final, which he ended up losing it. That's what you told me to go and do. Yeah,
it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault.
Yeah, but I didn't know enough about Ten Hag. Like I said, he had to come here and prove himself. He's played 17 games.
Oh, you knew more about Pochettino, didn't you? So yeah. Anyways,
let's not go there. Let's not go there because there's been proof that you wanted Pochettino. You wanted listen.
I did not want Pochettino.
No. Listen. Let's not go there. Like let's not go there because we could do this now, but it's gone past the hour mark, man. So let's do this another time.
The video's fake. I never said it.
The video is not fake. He was a Pochettino lover, and he thinks that he could try and make out that I was against Ten Hag.
You know what, Luis Enrique, by the way. Luis Enrique at Man United.
No, I know. This is where you got it twisted. Yeah,
no,
I didn't. Listen. No. What I turned around. Listen. Do you remember what I said? Do you remember what I said? I said to you, if I was the board of this club, and someone said to me, Luis Enrique, yeah, Pochettino and Ten Hag, I'd look at this piece of paper and I'd be like, you know what? They're all fucking shit. Where is Zidane? Yeah. Where we are the biggest club in England, and you're telling me that you want to give me, I'm just saying, that was my thinking. I was saying, Pochettino's the safest bet, which he is, yeah, which he was at the time. I would say, Luis Enrique, he's one of the most trophies out of the three of them. Ten Hag is It's the Dutch master. Like, man, we don't watch Dutch football, so I don't know enough about Ten Hag. So I'm not gonna run with something. You're gonna have to show me something. And what you showed me was a final that he lost to some guy. That man, what's his name? Schmidt, Roger Schmidt or something. Who is that guy? You know what I mean? Like,
he's the Benfica manager now, so he could help us with the Enzo
yeah, but
Fernandez,
that's what I'm trying to say to you. Is like, I didn't know enough about Ten Hag, so for you, and I don't think anybody knew enough about Ten Hag because, like I said, I
didn't know when we got linked with him. Was it March time? I didn't know enough about him, so I had to do a bit of research.
That's what I'm saying, and I feel like we don't watch the Dutch league. We don't rate the Dutch league. Yeah, we only watch PSG because they're on BT Sport. Yeah, we wouldn't watch the French league either. So do you know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, Ten Hag's come here. He's come here. He's not listened to none of the press. He's not listened to none of them. He's a no nonsense manager. He's doing his thing. You have
to stick by him what he does with his own principles and rules. He's got his own.
Yeah, but bro, you was giving him credit the other day. You was giving him credit the other day for dropping Rashford. Like, it's not normal.
Because
it's normal behavior, though.
It's good discipline.
Yeah, but bro, you said, oh, if Ollie was there, bruv, you haven't got no evidence to say that Ollie let people be late. Stop picking on Ollie, bruv.
Of course, you didn't take this. You didn't take this seriously, man. Did Ollie have any meetings? I don't think so.
Meetings about what?
Well, what normal coaches do with the squad. Meetings.
How do you know? Listen, Ollie had no experience. Ollie had no experience, of managing a top team. He came in, he managed, to lose 6 games in a season where Man City lost 6 games, and it was the draws that killed him, He had no experience. If you pay peanuts, you get monkeys, You cannot turn around and say to after losing the same amount of games as Man City, get into a Europa League final with no experience with no experience. He's not a serial winner. He's not someone who's achieved anything in football other than on the pitch. You cannot expect him to be a world beater. It's as simple as that. So for me, Ollie done what he was supposed to do, and there's nothing you could do about it. Yeah. So if you were to sit there and slate Ollie, it makes no sense. Like, Ollie had no experience. Ollie shouldn't have been Ollie should never been given the job in the first place. But he got given the job. So what do you do? Like, what do you do? Like, what does he do as a manager? If someone said, if you got an email from Manchester United right now and it said, Arrest, we want you to manage us club, you got no experience, and you know you're gonna mess this up. What?
I do have experience. What are you talking about?
You've got experience managing a Premier League football team.
Oh, not Premier League. I do get what you mean by Ollie coming from Molde League. Come on, Molde.
But my point is, like, listen, if you went to manage Manchester United right now, and they said whether you're probably gonna end in tears, but you're still gonna take the job because it's your dream job. So you can't knock Ollie for taking his dream job. He
shouldn't have stayed.
Yeah, but obviously, for me personally, he should have hanged up his boots when he did win the Europa League final. He should hang up his boots. Yeah. Everyone would have been like, you know what, Ollie, respect to you, whatnot. Because people were cussing Ollie from the.
He had favorites. He had favoritism. There was a lot of favoritism in this.
Yeah, but listen, that goal comes part and parcel, brother. I've seen. You say this. I watched the game the other day. Alex Ferguson, put out Darren Ferguson, his son, to play Liverpool. Go and watch this game. I watched it on MUTV the other day. Darren Ferguson was a disgrace on the pitch. He was a disgrace. He was. What?
Is that terrible?
He makes Nunes look like Aguero.
Oh, yeah, man. It is what it is, obviously.
But that's another story, man.
Yeah, that's not a story. And now we got a manager that's cooking. Oh, actually, in fact, not only manager, but just in general, the players, the mentality now, the spirit is all changed. And let's see, man, because we play Everton tomorrow. I'm taking the FA Cup seriously, in my opinion. We have to take everything seriously. Even Ten Hag said it today. He's taking this FA Cup seriously. Every competition.
Well, to be honest with you, right? I think right now, obviously, we've got Charlton in the Carabao Cup. So we'll go. So obviously the next game, obviously a home and away game. I expect us. It's
two home games.
What?
There's 2 home games. Everton at home and Charlton at home.
No, I'm talking about if we beat Charlton, you go to the semi-finals. It's at home. You have to play each other home and away.
Legs,
it's two legs. You're home and away.
Legs, man. They need to scrap these 2 legs. Man.
So for me, if we avoid Man City, I expect it to be a Man City Man United final.
Oh, that'd be nice, Wembley.
And yeah, I mean, I think that I
honestly think we can win the quadruple.
No, shut up, man. I'm gonna go. Listen, yeah. And end the stream, or rest. End the stream. End the stream.
No, quadruple. But I do think minimum 2 trophies. It might have. I mean, that's 2 trophies.
To be honest with you, if we come through this month unscathed, I don't give a I don't get. Like, if we come through this month, if we get maximum points out of this month, playing the teams that we've played at the end of the month, and February we got Barcelona. I don't care if we lose to Barcelona.
Oh, Waleed's back.
I don't care if we lose to Barcelona.
Waleed's back.
Sorry, guys. My phone died, so I moved to my laptop. See how it is.
Waleed, you I don't know what's you've been having. You said you're talking about stinkers. You've been having a stinker today, bro. Yeah, you've had a stinker today, bro. Yeah.
I got my McDonald's Wi-Fi, man. Yeah.
We was talking. I was saying, if we come through this month, maximum points. I don't care about winning. I don't care about the Champions League. The Europa League. Sorry. If we get knocked out to Barcelona, I don't care. I don't think we will get. I don't think we will get knocked out to Barcelona because is that Barcelona game? It's a 2-legged game, right? Or is it a 1-legged game?
It's 2 legs.
It's 2 legs, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, over 2 legs. They're not gonna. They're coming to Old Trafford and getting a sniff.
Especially for him, he's gonna get booze, so he's gonna get.
Who did they play the other day? Who was it? Inter something?
Yeah, something like Intercity or something.
Into something, yeah. Some mad team. Some guy just scored a hat trick on, just dunked a hat trick on them.
No. But you know the thing is, the guy scored a hat trick.
He used to play for them. Yeah, he used to play for them, innit?
Puig.
You know, but are you sure that's the same one though? Because I'm sure the one that they play is Ricky Puig, and I'm sure
he plays for.
No, it's Oriol, so Devila, Puig, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that's not the same one.
It's not the same. It's not
the same one. There's their one. That other one's Ricky Puig, and he went to LA Galaxy or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just some random guy, yeah, just slapped a thing. He's gonna get a new contract, and it's probably gonna get like a 100 million pound buyout clause.
No, he's probably gonna go Man United.
He'll probably be at Chelsea next week. Bowley's probably put the bid in already.
He's probably put the bid in 30 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, I just think if we come through this month, I don't care about the Europa League. I feel like we just need to.
Don't you want to win a trophy though? Ain't that like?
I mean, I feel like if we come through this month with maximum points, we are winning the Premier League, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. Yeah, don't get it twisted. We don't have to play Man City or Arsenal again for the rest of the season. Yeah, it is in our hands. Yeah, and there's not a lot of teams that are going to be beating.
Do you think we can get something at Anfield? Do you think we can get something?
We can get a point there. To be fair, right? Van Dijk's out right now. Yeah,
4 weeks.
4 weeks. And when do we play Liverpool? April.
April.
Yeah. I mean, it depends, man. It depends because I know what Liverpool are trying to do. Liverpool are trying to do this comeback kings thing that they do every season lately. Yeah. But so you have to wait to see what they're like in April.
It's not started well though. It's really lost to flipping Brentford.
Oh yeah, I've got a bet with Arrest, yeah, because Arrest told me before we started the stream, Gakpo is better than Rashford. So I said, okay, cool, yeah. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna scrap Rashford.
Nah, stop it. Let him.
Listen, we're gonna scrap Rashford's goals. And we're going to start from scratch today. So Gakpo and Rashford are on 0. Whoever scores the most goals, yeah, the loser has to stand outside the train station with a plaque on them, yeah, saying I was stupid enough, yeah, to believe that Gakpo was better than Rashford or Rashford was better than Gakpo with a pot next to them for 2 hours and collect money for charity.
Oh my God.
I didn't even agree to this. He's just making up.
But what do you know? Arrest, you have to do it,
bro.
You have to do it.
I said overall Gakpo is better. And
not only is that getting clips, that's getting put on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, on WhatsApp, even on Telegram, everywhere.
You don't think Gakpo is a better footballer than Rashford?
No,
Time will tell.
impossible.
I'm not part of it. Time will
Bruv,
tell.
Now I hate him. Now I hate him because he joined Liverpool. But for me,
No, but Rashford is Premier League proven.
Of course
for
he
years.
is. Of course, yeah.
What is listen?
Gakpo's had 2 great seasons.
Listen.
Like your boy.
Listen, what Gakpo is doing, Rashford was doing when he was a kid, bruv. I don't want to hear nothing about Gakpo, bruv. Yeah,
No,
forget
Gakpo's like
Gakpo.
21, 22.
So Rashford's 24, bruv. 100 goals for United,
25,
bruv.
actually.
Huh? Well, 25 then. 100 goals for United. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing, bro. Put some respect on this guy's name, bruv. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of these little flash in the pan guys that come along, score a couple goals in some dead ass league, come start talking.
He'll score a couple goals, bro.
He's a man. He's a man.
He's doing what he was doing in the Eredivisie. That's what Sancho was doing in the Bundesliga. And everyone
Exactly.
knows.
And look what Sancho.
Bundesliga.
Look what Sancho's doing. Sancho's outside jogging in Netherlands, bruv, on his ones with headphones in. Yeah, we're supposed to be at training. He's jogging.
No, but that's Bundesliga players, though. Eredivisie players is not really the same, is it?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, but bruv, like I said, I don't really rate the Eredivisie players, bruv, too tough, because a lot of them have come and they've been dead. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's been some stars come out of there, the Ibrahimovics of this world, the Suarez's, the Ronaldos. You know what I mean? Yeah, but
that Ajax team in 94, 95.
Yeah. But bruv, when you're seeing people like, what's that guy's name that killed his auntie or something?
Oh, Quincy Promise. Oh,
yeah, Quincy Promise. This guy, you had that other guy.
Dusan Tadic, though.
Yeah.
When he was in the Premier, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
it was pretty decent for Southampton.
Bruv, then you had what's his name who had testicular cancer or prostate cancer the other day. What was his name?
Prostate cancer.
Haller. Is it Haller?
Sebastian Haller, yeah.
Yeah, Sebastian Haller. He was brass when he was here. What's his name? Daily Blind for us was dead. He wasn't dead, but he was
dead.
He wasn't dead, but he was average. He was dead, but he was average. Yeah, and no, he was average. And
then Bayern Munich now, so
and then what's his name? What's the guy's name? The one everyone's saying, oh, let's get him back again. Like we didn't learn from the Ronaldo incident. Depay, yeah. Depay, he was dead for us. Like he was absolutely.
But he was young. He was 23, 22, so he was.
Bruv, so he's still trash, bruv. He's never been able to hold down nothing, bruv. Like, how can you like you've been at Lyon? Cool, you was doing well at Lyon.
How about this? Take the pipe back or stick with Martial with no options?
Me?
Me? What would I do? What would I do?
Yeah. Take the pipe back or stick with Martial.
Just go get Felix on loan, bruv. Just go get Felix on loan.
Yeah, I want Felix on loan.
Listen. No, I understand that, but you're paying like £15 million loan fee.
As a loan striker, I don't know if
but Waleed, yeah. The shirt sales alone, you're gonna make 15 million off shirt sales. This guy's free
for 6 months, though. That's not a smart decision, in my opinion. If you want to get a top striker or get shirt sales, just go ahead and get. I don't know, like even.
No, what's that?
Do a job at United.
I want to use thing from Saeed, TV. So he said 6 months, get Felix. Let's say we win a trophy or top 4. He would go back to Atletico Madrid and say, "Listen, I want to stay at Man United." So eventually we'll get him permanently.
Okay, but they bought him for 120 million, so they are.
They won't ask for 100 million.
Nothing.
You're not getting 70 million for João Felix right now.
It depends how he does at Man United. If he balls out at Man United, he will go for 60.
That's a 10-hour player as well. Felix is a 10-hour player. Yeah.
No, I think. Do you know how I want? Do you know how I want? I see him.
You want triple malting, Traps? Triple malting.
No, I don't want triple malting. Don't tell
me.
But don't turn your nose up. Don't turn your nose up.
I saw this on Twitter and I was laughing my head off, bro. I saw you guys linked with Abubakar, the Cameroon striker. Apparently, you guys want to get him.
No, we're linked with Colin Mwani now.
No, not Colin Mwani. It was.
Bro, I've seen Kudus. He's
good.
I've seen what's the one from they used to play for Arsenal, Chelsea? Giroud. I've seen Giroud. I've been linked with Giroud. I've seen Giroud. Giroud. Listen, Giroud can finish, you know. Like, don't get it twisted. Giroud can finish, but I think he's just a bit too slow now, man.
Yeah.
He's a bit too slow, man, to thingy. But Yeah, I've seen a lot of strikers, but I would probably go for. I'd probably go for Felix on loan.
Trap's your favorite person.
It just depends how much money, innit?
Big up Joe.
My
See?
guy, Joe. Come on.
Joe is my guy, yeah.
Oh
Joe
no,
is,
he's not.
Joe is my guy. Trust me. Joe is my
So what's
guy.
your thoughts on his takes then, Traps, and Joe's takes? Like,
Joe is listen. See, Joe is a young and up and coming aspiring Arsenal fan. Yeah, these lot, yeah, have got. Listen, when you've been through so much pain as a young man, yeah, like it affects you, innit? It gets to you, innit? Like,
Oh,
you know what I mean? It gets you. So let me like him. If you think about it, how old is Joe now? What, 15? Joe's probably been interested in football since he was like 6 years old, yeah. So that's what 9 years of Arsenal bottling stuff and getting his hopes up, and it's affected him. So
yeah,
you
so
have to give.
9 years was Man United done in that time. 6
But,
years,
but,
he ain't won a
yeah,
trophy.
but I'm not 15.
Yeah,
I've been
I know.
around. I've been
I'm
around
saying
for 30.
from his
I've been
standpoint.
around for 13 Premier Leagues, bro. I've been around for
Yeah,
2
for
Champions
his- for
Leagues.
his- from
I've been
his
around for
standpoint,
4
it's the same
Champions
thing.
League finals. I've been around for a while.
Yeah, but from his standpoint, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Damn, Mark's not in the squad for his City.
Let me,
That's good.
I'll just
bro.
read out the
very
lineups.
good.
I'll just read out the lineups, then we'll wrap up.
If he ain't started with Zachariah and Kovacic, yeah,
So
he's
let
an
me-
idiot and he deserves
Yeah,
to get
Let me
sacked.
read that.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
lineup for Chelsea is Kepa in goal, and they're going with far in the back, by the way. So Azpilicueta, Silva, Koulibaly, Cucurella. For me, that's
Barley, but they ain't got no one else.
Listen, you have
two
to give
CDMs.
Caleb.
They've got Zakaria and Kovacic.
Yes.
Yeah, they have to.
Had to.
And then the front four is Pulisic, Ziyech, Sterling, Havertz.
Damn, that's a good team.
Listen. That's a good. That's not. I'm not.
And
I'll
for
be happy
City,
if I was just
for City, let me read that City.
Haaland and inshallah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Who's in goal?
Obviously Edson goal, Walker, Stones, Ake, Cancelo, Rodrigo, De Bruyne,
Wow.
Gundogan, Bernardo, Haaland, Foden.
It's the best team.
They're playing strong, and they have Manchester Derby in like what
Best
next week.
team.
So hopefully,
No, but also the FA Cup as well. So they'll probably rest
You'll
players
have
for
to
that, and
rotate,
then
yeah.
straight into that.
listen. That's Haaland and inshallah FC, bro. No, yeah, that's what they are over there,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Let's-
No disrespect, yeah, no disrespect, but yeah, you stop Haaland, you stop Man City right now. I'm glad that they're thinking right now. Hopefully, they get a couple. I know that sounds bad, but hopefully, there's a little hamstring problem coming after the game today.
maybe De Bruyne hamstring. I'm not. If the, listen,
I
I'm not
don't
scared
care
of
about De Bruyne.
I don't
Listen,
care.
Casemiro will kill De Bruyne.
Well, did Casemiro start? No, he didn't. Casemiro didn't start in the 6-3 loss. So listen, he's looking all right for Man United. Maybe Haaland can get a little, hamstring. You never know. You just never know. Koulibaly and Haaland, and we are good. Just hit exactly. Man.
Now, listen. You have to give Koulibaly the benefit of the doubt because according to Chelsea fans, Koulibaly is better in a 4 than a 5. So tonight we will see.
Okay, fair enough.
But just do you know who I want? I want that winger from Napoli. Begins with a K.
I know what you're on about. Yeah.
He is good, but the problem is Napoli are a horrible club to do business with.
But Kvaratskhelia, him.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, they want someone.
No, they won't sell him, but
they will ask for around 60-80 million for Kvaratskhelia.
let's see if we can give him 45 and let's see if we can give him 45 in a Langa.
Alanga and Hannibal or something.
Man, this is why we need. This is why we need to go to Gakpo trap because our winger options. It's terrible.
Forget Gakpo, blood. Listen,
let's wrap up.
Just quickly though. What are you gonna do, yeah? When all this running in the Netherlands that I see Sancho do with no top on, yeah. What are you gonna do when he comes back and starts lighting up the Premier League?
Do you still believe in Sancho? Do you still believe in Sancho?
How old Sancho? 22?
Yeah. Do you still believe in him?
Of course, I believe in him. I sent him a message.
Willie doesn't.
Nah, what are you talking about? I said that I said when he first joined.
Waleed with his Magnum post. Every time if you check.
And I back Rashford, and even I'm not even a Man United fan, but I've been backing Rashford even when he had a terrible season last year.
Yeah, I've always backed Rashford. I've always backed Rashford.
And
on that note, I think we should end it.
Yeah, let's end the stream. Let's end the stream.
Let people know where can they find you.
Right, you can find me, waiting in the cold with a rest for Gakpo to turn up to the Carrington ground, the training ground, but he doesn't turn up. That's where you can
Oh,
find
we've
me.
got Jack Butler
But
now.
if you want to find me on Instagram, yeah, it's Chaps Booming on Instagram, and obviously JSJ TV on YouTube. And
That's
yeah,
not your YouTube, but okay.
it is my YouTube. That's my old YouTube. We're going back to my old one now.
Okay, that's and also link up soon, innit, Traps? Link up soon.
Link up soon. We've got a show coming soon with the whole with the we're gonna talk football. Obviously, when United beat Arsenal.
No, we're linking up before.
We're getting haircuts and we're getting food. Big up Raj. Big up Raj because we're coming to see Raj soon. Yeah, proper things. But yeah, that's it.
We're linking up before the game, or I don't know, after. Before.
But no, we're linking up on the 17th.
Yeah, that's before the game.
Before the game.
And then Raj on the same day. Yeah, Waleed.
We'll keep it brief. You can find me wregal47 on Twitter, Waleed R_05 on Instagram, and you can find me the Monday after, when Man United get slapped up by Arsenal, and furthermore, when we're top of the league, about 10, 12 points clear.
Or you can find
Tottenham as well.
Or you can find Waleed in the car park, yeah, screaming Arteta out.
And
yeah,
also you can find Orest at the train
season.
station, giving money to charity.
You guys,
pick up the boys.
Do I need to shut myself? No. Oh, Willie's gone. You guys can find me obviously on YouTube, Instagram, and yeah, usually I'm most active on Instagram because I do have the best sources in the world and I do update people.
Muck sauce, yeah.
But listen,
do you know what I thought I was gonna do? Do you know what I was gonna do the other day? I was gonna start an Instagram called Muck Sauce, MCSOURCE, and just post the most ridiculous transfers like that didn't happen.
Listen, as Trap said, link up soon. Obviously, Raj, listen, we are linking up, and listen, please do not kill me again because last time this guy put flipping hot sauce, extra hot sauce on my chips. So listen, Raj, you're not doing this again. This time, I'm going to tell you, but you're burnt on my food now. So listen, actually, if you want to put the extra hot sauce, do it on Traps because Traps loves hot sauce, mate. Because I know Traps, he loves his hot sauces and all that.
Hey, listen, I got a game for us to play, man. Listen, we're going to talk anyway. I got a game for us to play.
Yes, exactly. So big up Traps, big up Waleed. You never know, we could do this weekly, and yeah, man, safe.